Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've been around for a while, and when I was younger, I was aware that being gay meant you were associated with certain perversions. And I'm not going to mention the name because you can't mention certain words on YouTube. But yeah, people who, you know what, with kids, you know. So it was a long time before we managed to sort of separate ourselves from that association, where I think in the public, it just, you know, people started to see gay people as just gay and not as associated with these sort of vile creatures. And I mean, it sort of started with Priscilla Queen of the Desert and Tu Wong Fu and that whole drag culture, which was a celebration of the art of drag and the entertainment. Like, I kind of think of sort of the gay movement sort of in Australia, sort of pre-Priscilla and post-Priscilla. I'm a post-Priscilla gay, where I didn't grow up being vilified so much. You know, I there was like an acceptance and awareness of, oh, you're just from a different group of people and you have your own thing and you're not hurting anyone. You have your parade, you have your shows, you know, you're entertaining, you're safe, you know. We're no longer associated with that. Now, some evil people in the US have managed to drag that association back up with the whole groomers thing, and the idea that any gay person or anyone who does drag or watches drag is trying to groom children. The idea they try and say it's to groom them to be gay, but really what they're trying to do is link that association again with grooming children for that sort of abuse. So they've managed to connect us again with that in people's minds, in like the public sort of conscious, and it's really consciousness. It's really disturbing because we made progress, and now these people have pulled us back down into their dirty, filthy sort of minds and made us something evil again. And one way this is showing is the drag story times, where they'd have drag queens read stories to children because drag queens are entertaining. The children love them because they're these big, colourful, over-the-top people. They'd have no idea of their sexuality or their sex lives. It's not relevant, and it's something maybe adults who have sort of issues might sort of think of, and that's something that happens with gay people and transgender people and drag queens. We get sexualized by these people who we all know are gay inside and hiding it, and that's why they hate us so much, because they hate themselves. That's an old cliche we all know about. And they can't look at a drag queen as an entertainer, as a performer. They see them as the sexual issue that they have. So that's something you all know. Anyone who protests, you know, this stuff, you know, has their own issues. So it's just really sad to see so many drag story times being cancelled. And why they're being cancelled? Because right-wing bullies, terrorists, basically are threatening the councils, the libraries, the teachers, the drag queens, anyone with violence. And the reality is, these places, particularly libraries, stuff like that, they don't have budgets for security and stuff like that. They can't sort of have they can't deal with threats. They can't handle it. So they just have to cancel these events because they can't afford to have enough security to take care of a mob of 20, 50, 100, 200, you know, insane right-wing protesters who are threatening to bomb the place or shoot people or something. I mean, so they have to cancel these places because their insurance can't deal with it. Their budget can't deal with it. And it's just this real ugly reality that these people know there's more of them than us. We are 10% at most of the population. Supposedly we're less, but I think there's a lot of people in the closet and not a lot of people not being counted. But at best we're 10% of the population, which means, for example, America, if 40%, 50% of the population is right-wing, ignorant, bigot, racist people who all love Trump and, you know, follow that side of politics, we are never, numbers-wise, going to be able to match any sort of fight they put up. So unless people support us and stand up against these people, we're going to have events like this cancelled over and over again because they're bullies and there's more of them and they're terrorists, and people can't afford to protect themselves Unfortunately, I think some of these people have made real decisions where they want to support the gay community. They want to push back against these bigots and these bullies and these terrorists, but they literally don't have the infrastructure to do it. So it's all very sad. So Monash City Council just cancelled a drag story time, and of course all the bigots and homophobes are celebrating because it is a victory for them because they are stopping us from performing. And what's next? Are they going to go protest at gay clubs? They want to eliminate us, and unfortunately they're winning because the people who do support us aren't fully supporting us or can't fully support us. And they're smart enough to know this. They know there's more of us than them, more of them than us. So this is really worrying, really disturbing, and I don't know where this is going to go long term. But I had to sort of say something about it. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.